wine enthusiasts. We are happy to have you here with us tonight. My name is Dawn.
I'm Sabrina.
And we have 3 white wines for you guys today. I'm going to call this one 2 Chards and a Terra Bianca.
Yes.
Sounds like opening to a joke to me, but all right. So I'm going to let this one tell us all about them because that's her job. My job is to sit here and look pretty.
Which you do well, Mom. You do well.
All right, let's do it.
So, of course, I don't know about y'all, but today's been a day I'm ready to get some sips on. So, today I have a little bit of a variety for you guys. 2 of them I got from LiQWYD, which, of course, is like another wine club that you guys could sign up for. They also have causes that they support and things of that nature, so that way if you guys do enjoy their wines and have their subscription, then you can, of course, donate to whatever cause it is that they've got going on. And as we have alluded to in the very, very, very first video or second video, the red blends, we have another One Hope wine. So, of course, as you guys know, or may not, just as a refresher, One Hope is a entity that I am also a cause and entrepreneur with. So with that being said, we will have a link below where you guys can go ahead and purchase this if you guys enjoy or are curious. Again, same thing, they're very much driven about support the cause or a cause. I specifically have the Arizona Sunshine Program. My memory is fading me. The Arizona Sunshine Program, I believe, is what it is. Basically, it supports and gives donations to folks that are in the foster care system, so it helps get them clothed and food and things of that nature too. So, all things being said, I have my handy dandy notes on my phone because my handwriting is terrible. So we're gonna just start with that. So starting with this one here.
So
go ahead.
Today we're pouring with a purpose.
With a purpose.
Let's just throw that out
all there. We are pouring with a purpose.
Pouring with a purpose.
So the first one here we have, I know we have to, yeah, this is pretty bright. So while she's showing that, it's the Dominic Hentall Terra Bianca. It is the 2020 vintage. With this is priced at $21.99, but if you guys are part of the Naked Wines Club, then it's $12.99, so not too shabby. About this is a vibrant white from the southern Italian hillside vineyards. It is a crisp, lively Italian white. It's just a straight white wine. It does have a blend. It is a blend of Malvasia and Fiano is the 2 white grapes that it's a varietal of. This is going to be fresh, bright fruit flavors, a tangy, T-A-N-G-Y, tangy layer. Tangy. I promise I'm college educated.
That's really good, the bloopers.
I promise I'm college educated. Oh God.
Woo!
Tangy.
We have not had a sip yet.
And a tangy layer of citrus. It's balanced with an easy sipping and oh so sippable finish. What else should I say? It is from Puglia.
Ooh. It
is, of course, Italian. It is 12.5 alcohol by volume. And of course, Dom, the winemaker himself, has been flying. Just kidding. Backtrack. We're gonna retract that. Ignore me. I'm lying now. So it's from Italy, and it's a varietal. Like I said, it's a Malvasia blend. So excited to try this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this one is clinging to the side of the glass like it's afraid to fall off a bridge.
Oh my God. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way.
Do you see that? It is like gripping this glass like, no, don't let me fall.
I wish we could show you guys that part, but it is very slow and thick. It's not like leg-ish. It's just...
It's going down in like a sheet.
Yes.
There is no tiny legs. No, it's like you pour it to the side and it's like...
And the beautiful thing about this is we did chill all these. Very floral and fruit on the nose.
That's more my style. You're not gonna like that one.
So that Malvasia grape, we read about it on the last white blend video. Not last, like just last week, but when we did white blends. It's definitely gonna pull dry.
It is dry.
It is dry. It's good.
It is
It's
a
just
delicious dry.
It's just okay.
It
So
is
let's
dry.
talk about it. We have citrus, yes. I taste.
I taste more floral than fruit.
God, I'm really working with it here. At least I haven't cracked my tooth on any of these glasses yet. I agree.
It tastes floral to me instead of fruit. There is a fruit aftertaste on the back end, but forward wise, I taste fruit to me.
Yeah, the longer it sits on your
floral.
palate. Yeah, the longer it sits on your palate, it's more fruit, citrus notes, but up in the front, it's definitely that floral, perfumey kind of taste.
This is even kind of thick in your mouth.
It's very full, like a full body
Yeah.
white, which is interesting.
I can't say that I've had a wine like this before.
Me neither.
It is something that I feel like you have to have been drinking wine for a while to appreciate. I don't think this is something that a newbie would
Enjoy now.
enjoy. No.
No, if you're a sophisticated wine drinker and you really enjoy your whites, and especially like how you like your Rieslings and you like the more acidic, because that's what it tastes. It just tastes more acidic. Yes, there was cork in there.
You didn't have to point that out. Well, you were putting your fingers in there.
But yes, it's more acidic. I gotta get my words together. I can't keep saying but it's definitely more acidic, more perfumey, more florally, more just again thick. If you're a sophisticated wine drinker for the white side, then I think you'll really enjoy that.
That would be lovely with some pasta. That would be lovely.
I think even too at the Caesar salad situation, I think that'd be great. Like something just as strong or just as potent, I think would be able to.
Or something with a really creamy base.
Because then it'll kind of texture your tongue or your palate, and then that way this will just coat right over it.
Right. I don't think I've ever had a white that was that thick on a glass, though. I've seen reds like that, but never a white like that. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that was really good. I mean, after I've had a whole glass, that was decent.
First drink's always the hardest.
It is. We'll come back to it just to make sure. Gotta make sure. So next, I have another, of course, naked wine. This one is called David Marchesi Provare California Chardonnay. It's also a 2020. At market price, it is $15.99. With being a naked wine member, you are going to get that at $12.99. This is the start of our Chardonnays. The David Marchesi, yeah, and the One Hope are both Chards. So this one is going to be ideal, easy sipper for any day of the week with a fresh, fruit-driven flavor with crisp, ripe apple and a tangy touch of citrus. Clearly they like that word. Complete with just the right touch of creaminess and all around rounded off by a long lingering finish. Jeez,
This smells like Gouda.
Stop.
I kid you not.
Stop.
It smells like Gouda cheese.
This, of course, is from the U.S. It is from California. It is 13.5 alcohol by volume. It's considered vegetarian too. This one is made.
This is more golden tones than the first one we had.
Yes.
Let me check the legs.
Really working on that spin. I really was practicing this too.
I have a great swirl.
I had a Sorbonne Estate.
Like the Globetrotters of wine. I get that thing spinning.
I had a Sorbonne Estate Zinfandel.
This is also like a very thick fall.
It is. This is very thick.
I'm surprised by these. This is tripping me out.
It's just I'm all like, can't see me. Hello.
Smell that and tell me that doesn't smell like Gouda.
I don't know what Gouda smells like. I can't have cheese.
It smells like Gouda, which is my favorite cheese. I'm excited.
Is it Gouda?
It's Gouda, very Gouda.
Interesting.
There's the pop of juiciness on the front.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was swishing it around my mouth, it feels good on the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like, you ever put your tongue on a 9-volt battery?
Stop.
And you get that little zing? That's what was happening. It was like juicy and
Tangy.
electric. It's actually fun.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Feels a little. You're a liar.
This one is also acidic, which is good.
Not as bad as this one.
No.
This I prefer this over that, and which is
Interesting, because you don't like Chards. You hate Chards, and it's from California.
That's what I was gonna say. I normally do not like Chardonnays, and especially ones from Cali, but this is actually not bad. It's really not bad at all.
I don't think this is oaked, which is where I was curious if you liked oak or unoaked. But I don't think this is oaked, because it doesn't taste like those that drink Chardonnay. You know that taste difference because it just tastes woodsy or more cedary or just heavy. This one really doesn't taste like that.
I will say that I enjoy it more on the front end than I do the back end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out what that taste is that I'm tasting on the back end.
I don't even know what to express. Like, it
Yeah.
definitely has a, like, when you eat a lot of popcorn, it still has that. So it does have that buttery texture that a lot of folks that drink Chardonnay like.
Mm-hmm.
So it does still have that. Like, I feel like
There's almost something like burnt on the back end. Do you taste it?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like something stale or burnt on the back end.
It's the Gouda cheese, Mom.
Gouda don't taste nasty like that.
So I don't know what it is at the end. Maybe it's just like a pungy, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I just drink wine and have fun. I don't know. But I do know that
What's funny is this is the opposite for me. Normally, the first drink is like to introduce your palate to it, and then usually it'll get easier to drink as you go. This is actually getting harder for me to drink as I continue.
so now
to
you
take
don't
drinks.
like this over this.
We'll get to that one, and then I'll give my opinion, because I don't want to discredit either one of these till I have this one. I will just say that as I have been drinking it, I'm liking it less and less, which is...
And the longer I'm drinking it, the more I'm okay with it. I don't make faces now. No face.
That's because you like Chards and I do not. Normally, and that's why I was so surprised with the first one. I was like, oh, okay.
You mean the first sip?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I really don't even know what that tastes
Yeah,
like.
there is something on that back end that is just not appealing to me.
Which is interesting because it doesn't have anything that it said.
Ugh. It almost has a sour taste at the end to me. Like I said, like something stale, something burnt, just...
It says ripe apples.
Not apples. I love apples. I taste apples nowhere in there.
Me neither. I don't even smell apples. What if these are fermented apples?
Yeah,
People rant and rave about it. I really like it. It's 91% ordered, I guess. Yeah.
And
That's the
we say this all the time, but that is truly the one thing about wine is there's so many different varietals, there's so many different brands, different winemakers' methods, that you could have 5 Chardonnays out here and maybe only like one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I've drank Rieslings when we did that whole Riesling review.
Really liked one.
There was one that was clearly my favorite, and all of them were like, oh, I would drink this, but that's definitely my favorite. I would need food for some of these, but that I could sit and drink by the gallon, for crying out loud.
Yeah, that German one and the Austria one was rough. Those were dry.
But yeah, we really need to have like a disposal. We're gonna include that next week. A little
Next week,
disposal bucket.
We could have like a little cute cup that says, "No thanks."
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
We tried, but no thanks. So I will let her finish that.
Oh, I did.
Okay, good.
It's in here.
So of course this is the One Hope Chardonnay. This is a 94-point award-winning Chardonnay. This you can get for $25. But of course, with One Hope, if you buy a different amount of bottles at a time, you can have a different little like fun percentage off and what have you. So these, it's layered with a vanilla cream and intense citrus aroma. The palate is rich and vicious. Ooh. With a lasting finish like meringue. I don't know how I could pronounce that, but they couldn't pronounce freaking tangy.
I'm not gonna say a word. I'm just gonna pour this wine.
Meringue. It is across the world pretty high rated. A lot of people say that it's pretty fantastic, so we're excited to try.
Excited. I overserved.
Clearly. Oh, you had the little finger in there.
I did it like restaurant style.
You did. You were just missing your little...
I used to work at the Arizona Biltmore. I know how to pour some wine.
She do. There is some little details on the back of the bottle as well. It says made with love from California's finest grapes, growing region, finest grapes, growing region. Jeez Louise. Our wines give hope to meaningful causes around the world. This does have notes of green apple, again, bright citrus, and raw vanilla. So very curious. And I'm truly curious if this is going to be oaked.
And this is much lighter than the previous wine.
Yeah, you definitely poured you up. Let me serve you up. Let me serve you up. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. No wonder that felt so good. You can't have one that's
got this. We should have a spin contest.
You know what?
It's like Globetrotter. I pour so well it makes like a hurricane on me.
Stop. Smells interesting. Can I be honest? What
That's a good word. Yeah.
It smells like ham.
To me, it smells a little bit like cigar.
No, that smells like ham.
It smells like cigar.
I like cigars. It doesn't smell like a cigar. It smells like ham.
It smells like a burning cigar.
It smells like smoked
ham. You
ham.
make the weirdest face when you do that.
Smells like smoked ham.
So you do smell smoke.
Ham. Smoked ham. Did you smell it the right way? All I smell is ham. 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 Oh, that's ham. Ham hocks. Just swallow it. Put it back. Please hold.
I really didn't want to swallow that.
Want some water? There's some water.
Whoo!
Take some water. Oh, God. Hold, please. Just don't look at her. She's okay.
Oh my God, that is rough.
I'll give you more water.
That is rough. How many people like that thing?
1,000 and something people.
Are you not liking it either?
It tastes like smoked ham. So, 10 out of 10 don't recommend. I'm really sorry. Maybe you guys like it. Maybe we got a bad bottle. That happens sometimes too.
Let me take one more sip. First one's always the worst. Hold on.
You still taste like... She wanted it to be so good. All right, folks. So I'm going to wrap that up as she's trying really hard to not pass out or throw up. Because that's not cute.
Ugh.
All right. So interesting. I know she hates Chardonnays, but I've had these probably for a good couple months. Kept them in a dark spot. Kept them in a cool place.
That's not the worst Chardonnay I've ever had in my entire life, and I am so sorry, One Hope, because I do like a lot of your wines. That is probably the hardest Chardonnay I've ever tasted. Yeah, and it's not even about... pretty brutal. It was vicious for sure. Vicious with the ham and smoke, which is interesting. So I don't know. Maybe you guys will taste something different. We haven't eaten anything to like alter our taste buds, so it wasn't like we just ate dinner and then okay, let's throw this wine in our mouth. No.
So we have clean, balanced palettes. Just definitely interesting. I would say if I had to pick one, I would pick the white Malvasia blend.
I want to go back to that because now that I've had all three, I want to go back to that one.
Well, you could probably throw some.
That was there's no water in there to cleanse it, so I'll just pour it in here.
Okay.
But this was the one that I actually poured myself the least of, so I really didn't have like a second or third taste. So I want to just go back to it just to see.
Do you think?
I don't want to give it
Too much hype?
No, I don't want to downplay it without giving it another try. Now that I've had all of them. Yeah. Okay, for me,
None.
none of them.
If I had to pick, I'd say the white Malvasia blend. I think that was the most palatable for me. The Chards were just not my cup of tea. I know this got easier to drink, but I definitely wouldn't want to sit there and drink it. I have a couple of Chardonnays that I actually really enjoy. They're a little more buttery-er.
Why don't you name a couple that you actually have liked, so in case somebody is looking for a Chardonnay, they at least can have. Again, don't take our word as that's how your palate is going to receive this. Everybody's palate receives wine differently. Everybody's palate receives food differently. So just because I didn't like any of these doesn't mean you're not going to love one of these.
For sure.
We are just here tasting them, giving you honest reactions because we think that this is a fun thing. You guys seem to really be enjoying it, and honestly, it's something that keep us bonded too.
For sure.
But I don't want to say don't buy these. I'm just saying these are very strong whites, and I like dry. These to me are just, even though they're dry, I just can't palate the taste of them
Yet. Because you do like them dry. So it's just...
But again, I've said this before, Chardonnays are not my thing.
No.
I'm still open to keep trying them because eventually I will find one that I do enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
These to me, I can't.
No.
I had to pour that one out, and that one I couldn't even take a second drink on. So this one, if there was nothing else available and I wanted a glass of wine, I would drink it. Wouldn't be my preference.
But again, I think because of how not tannic, but acidic and bold this
it's very acidic.
Again, if we had something strong and flavorful and thick and creamy,
I would still rather have anything other than that.
I know, but if you had your scenario, if this was all you could drink, I think it would be more
I'd be like, more some snacky snacks so that I can get that down, please.
Can I get a Snickers?
Can I get a snicky snack? Can I get a charcuterie board up in this thing?
Right, the whole thing. But no, so yeah, definitely. If I was gonna pick my favorite Chardonnay, honestly, there is the brand River Road. Not to be confused with Rocky Road, the ice cream. River Road. This is from Total Wine. It is one of theirs, so I had the luxury of being able to pick one of those up and try it out, just because I was trying to expand my taste buds for Chardonnay to have a better idea of the variations of them. I like their unoaked and their regular oaked Chardonnays. So if I'm going for an oakier taste, then I want the regular oaked. They do have a double oaked though, so if you are daring, I just didn't really care for it that much, just because then it got a little too crazy. But the unoaked and the regular oaked was good. There is also Butter Knife is fantastic. That's also at Total Wine. Those are both probably my favorite go-tos.
Are those Cali Chardonnays?
Yes. River Road is from Sonoma Coast, and Butter Knife is, I want to also say Sonoma, but I know it's California. I don't remember exactly where.
Okay.
But River Road should be Sonoma Coast.
I will say that if you are a Chardonnay drinker, you're probably gonna like all of these, because this kind of falls in line with the Chardonnays, in my opinion. Even though it is a Terra Bianca, this kind of falls right in the same wheelhouse as the Chardonnay, so I'm not sure what the difference is between the Terra Bianca and a Chardonnay. But to me, they kind of fall right in line with each other.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised. I was curious to see if the Terra Bianca, the Malvasia blend, was going to be a little different, or maybe just way crazy off the spectrum. But again, it did
fall in line.
Pretty neutral.
So if you do like Chardonnay, obviously these were high
Chards.
reviewed, as far as a lot of people liking them. So if you're a Chardonnay fan, you probably will like these. I just typically have not liked Chardonnays. I've even done blind tastings so that I won't know it's a Chardonnay, and as soon as I taste it, I'm like, that's a Chardonnay, because I can tell. There's something about Chardonnays that just are not appealing to me. So it's not that I just see a Chardonnay and say, oh, I don't like it.
Right.
I've actually done blind tastings where I've had wines in front of me and I can pick out a Chardonnay just because it's so, I don't want to say that, but it's so obnoxious to my palate that it is immediately like a, like I can get like this one surprised me because that one, no, it was this one. This one, the initial first drink, I was like, oh, okay, I might like this one. But the more I drank it, the more it was like, okay. So, again, if you're a Chardonnay fan, these are highly reviewed, highly liked, so you will probably like one of them, just not for me.
Well, and the cool thing, I would love to see us try something like that too. So, since I work at Total Wine as a part-time, I will get those little tasting sheets, and so we can see, like, we'll get something that's all similar. So we'll say like these type of bottles. Now this bottle can be Chardonnay or it could be Pinot Noir. You have no idea, right? This could be Cab, this could be Merlot, this could be Zinfandel, this could be Malbec, this could be Moscato. I mean, you have no idea because that's the traditional $7.50 bottle.
Right.
So what I'm getting at is we could do something fun like that where we have tasting sheets, so we know that we have 3 of these, but you have no idea which is which, and let's see if you can, not you, but us, let's see if
Let's do that.
we can figure out which one is which based off.
We'll have to have Jade buy the bottles.
Yes.
So that we truly don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
Because then I'll be, because unless we got all the same, like white, and white, but.
No. I don't, because honestly, I won't know what it is from that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that he just, how could we do that where we truly don't know?
He would. He'd have to buy it and then just ask the manager to print out the tasting sheets for us. For me.
Okay.
Para mí.
I think we should.
Para mí.
Maybe a blind one where we're on video, blinded.
Right. I've seen those, so maybe we could do something fun like that too, where we have like a cardboard box. Look, we're gonna get creative.
Yeah.
We'll do a cardboard box and like,
where you guys can see what we're tasting, but we can't.
Correct. Maybe we have it like so zoomed in that we can't see over the thing. Or we flip the camera. We just know that it's facing us, but we can't actually see that.
Yeah. I think we should do stuff like that. I think that would be fun.
Cool. Well, awesome, guys. So thanks for coming to our TED Talk. No, I'm just kidding. So, again, I guess we just struck out with this one. 1, 2, 3, we're out. Chardonnays, again, I'm kind of hit or miss with it. I like River Road or Butter Knife, but again, check those out if you want to. If not, you have your Chardonnay that you absolutely love. Again, both of those offer a nice buttery texture, not too oaky, not too tropical fruit or just fruity. It's real nice and just mellow. You can have it by itself or with food. These are just a shade too acidic. They're
too vicious.
They are too vicious. They're a mouthful, you know. And all of them really cling to the glass. So I wonder if that has anything to do with it and maybe
we're holding on for dear life.
We're vicious. So we wanted to give you guys a nice little white review. We got a couple of white wine requests when I did a little poll on TikTok and Instagram. So again, definitely be sure you guys are participating in those things. We'll start pulling from some of those polls. And
thank you guys for all the love and support and the comments and the messages you guys have been sending us. We really do appreciate all the love. Like I said, we just started this as a love of something that we enjoy, and so that way you guys kind of have like a bonding moment with some girl time.
Yeah.
And just sit back, enjoy, laugh with us. Make fun of me making these crazy faces. Make fun of her. Can't say tangy. I mean, just. We're honest, we're real. So, I love that you guys are enjoying that. I love that we don't have to be stuffy. I love that we don't have to pronounce everything correctly for you guys to still laugh at us and show us love. So, thank you for being honest with us. We enjoy being honest with you. We'll probably be doing this for a while because we love wine and we're still growing ourselves. So.
Shoot, if you guys jump into any liquor store, we'll be here for a while because even the stores don't have all of them. I've been seeing some of y'all on TikTok and Instagram. Y'all have a whole wine cellar of stuff I've never even seen before.
Right?
So trust and believe. sometimes there's things that you can only get in certain like countries.
That
like
is true.
So, who knows? We may take y'all to Italy one time just for the one time. But
And there are a bunch of wine festivals coming up, so
Yes.
we're probably going to be doing a couple lives with you guys as we do our tastings at whatever festival we're at.
yes.
So make sure that if you haven't already subscribed, hit that like and comment button down below so that you don't miss out on any future episodes, and just so that we know that you guys are enjoying what you're seeing. So
Yes.
I think we'll wrap up with that. We'll see if we can get that blind tasting up for you guys next session. We'll see how it goes. I know I'm going on vacation, so we might not have a video for you next week. So just be patient.
Shoot, who said anything about that? I got wines at home. We already did
And
a
we can
solo
have a
dolo.
special guest with somebody for her. But
We already did solo dolo. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all might be able to meet my partner. We'll see about that.
But anyways, we love you guys. Thank you for coming and enjoying with us. Thank you for spending your time and your evening with us. And we will talk to you soon from the Wine Cellar.
Yep.
Good night.
Bye. Cheers.